Thank you so much, Danny, for this incredibly kind introduction, and to all of you for being here, and to Girls Inc. for this tremendous honor. I am deeply grateful to receive this year's Inspiration Award and to share this moment with so many remarkable women who have made such a profound impact in shaping this world for the better. The words "thank you" feel insufficient to express the deep appreciation that I feel today and that I've generally felt over the past years as I have been proceeding through my career. But in kind of the absence of additional language to better convey that, and because I think that gratitude is something that is so critical and that I always wish to be expressing more, it's the phrase that I will turn to. I'd again like to thank Danny for her incredibly kind introduction, as well as all the wonderful folks at Girls Inc. for their 160 years of remarkable, tireless generosity and devotion to advocacy and equity for women. I'd also like to thank my many incredible mentors, both in science and beyond. I am really standing on the shoulders of giants, and particularly my family, who have fiercely believed in me and supported me from the start, as well as my friends in my research group who are joining me here today. Who have relentlessly uplifted me each day, and who I'm so grateful to share this moment with. So today I am just over a decade out of high school, actually, and I'm a planetary astrophysicist and a professor of astronomy at Yale University. Thank you. I devote my life to developing a deep understanding of the physics that governs planetary systems, which is something that, in my view, provides a profound appreciation for this remarkable world that we live in. I devote my life also, in a way that is not at all secondary, to uplifting and empowering the next generation of scientists, particularly in astrophysics, which is a field in which women are significantly underrepresented. I have so often been the only woman in the room over my career, so that being in this space with you all feels especially striking and extraordinary. I come from what I would consider to be a tremendously strong line of strong, smart, and bold women who truly embody the values of Girls Inc. When I reflect on how I got here, I think first of my grandmother, who to me is my superhero. My grandma grew up in South Vietnam. Her husband was killed in a really horrible accident a few years before the end of the Vietnam War. And at that time, she was a single mother supporting 6 children and her own mother with no more than a 3rd grade level education. Yet, she was able to coordinate and support them as they fled the country in the aftermath of the war. They were refugees. They escaped by boat to Hong Kong and nearly drowned along the way, but they were eventually able to gain sponsorship to come to the US with almost nothing but the clothes on their backs. Then I think of my mom, who was a teenager upon arriving in the US, and the second oldest among her siblings. My mom gave up her dream of becoming a doctor to go to school and become an engineer so that she could financially support her family as soon as she could. Fortunately, in the 1980s, college was very inexpensive in California, and she was able to see that dream to fruition. And she did it, and she supported her siblings, she helped her mom to buy a house, and she built her own life. Money was often a stressor for our family growing up, but my mom did her best to shield myself and my sister from feeling it. She gave us all the opportunities that she could, and she always put us first. The endless resilience, tenacity, and strength of those women, and of so many others who have come before me, is the reason that I'm here today. My first PhD student, who is here in the audience and whose birthday is actually today, so thanks, Tiger, for joining. Has been recently using this term radical optimism, which is one that I really, really love. It is a radical choice indeed to remain optimistic, kind, and unyielding in times of turbulence, uncertainty, and difficulty. I see a tremendous amount of radical optimism among girls across the globe today. They and all of you give me hope and inspiration that I can only hope to echo back to you all. You are the future. All of you here in the back especially are girls of Girls Inc., and the future is bright. So we do astronomy because we are in awe of this universe that we live in and all of its stunning chaos and beauty and messiness and perfection. But at the end of the day, when we're asked, why does it matter? We turn back to each other, to the dazzling wonder of the world that we must strive to never lose sight of. Through the enormity of the cosmos, we remember resolutely that it's possible to dream dreams that are so much bigger than ourselves and to expand our realities. I wish you all the ability to not only follow your dreams, but to also expand your reality in this way, to, as we do in planetary astrophysics, envision worlds more remarkable than may seem possible today. I wish you all the radical optimism in the world to be relentlessly strong, smart, and bold. Thank you.